Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm so excited this time to be here sharing my November stickers that they didn't really find a home this month except for this week because they're just so perfectly Thanksgiving, I think. These colors, I can't not use them this week. So if you have watched any of my November Plan With Me videos, you would have seen that I had been using this color palette all month, which I am in love with. I do really like these, but I want to switch it up and do this week in these colors, and then I think my very last week will be in this sort of crisp autumn transition color palette that I really like. But spoiler alert, I do have some Christmas palettes that will be coming out for the month of December, and I can't wait to share those with you guys. But that's not the point of today's video. We are going to be planning one more week. It's kind of a bonus week. I don't usually do an extra Plan With Me video during the month, but I chose because I love this color palette and I just wanted to highlight some of the stickers that were in here. I wanted to do another video for you guys. So here's a bonus Plan With Me video for the week of Thanksgiving. Alright, and you guys most likely would not have seen this layout. This is one I chose to do. I usually stage my Etsy listing photos so people can kind of imagine the product and how they might use that on their own. And so that's what this is from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my lasso tool and make sure images and text boxes are both turned on. And I'm actually going to steal this heading here. And then I'm going to come to this week. So all these links should be clickable because I just duplicated the page. And so the week of Thanksgiving is this week. And so I'm just going to paste and put this into place. Excellent. So as usual, I am going to block off these sections so I can get creative. So I'm just going to come to my elements, tap on my white box here that I have saved, and I'm going to come to my picture tool, and I'm just going to put this in the center and cover up what I don't want to see anymore. Do the same on this side. Okay, and I'm going to start by covering up this November bit here. So I want to use this brush stroke, and let's do this red. Copy, paste, picture tool. I'm going to tap on the text tool, tap somewhere on the screen, pull this so I have some space to write, and I'm just going to write November. And then I'm going to double tap to highlight this all, come up here and center align it, and then I'm going to change the size. I'm going to, decrease that line size so I can see it there. Okay, and I'm also going to tap on this one more time, and I'm going to change the color to white, and I'm going to make sure text boxes is on. I'm going to drag this over, and there we go. We have November there. I'm going to take my highlighter, but I don't have the color that I want, so it is saved in my pen colors. So I'm going to come over to this, and I'm going to click on the color I want to do it in, which is this green. And then I'm going to come back and hit custom, and it's going to show me that's AAA472. So I could have looked this up if I wanted to, but this just seemed easier because it allows me to stay within the app. So I'm going to hit edit, hit the plus sign, AAA472. And then I'm going to come back to my highlighter color, and there it is. So I'm going to use that one to highlight this week, which is the 21st through the 27th. I'm going to make that a little bigger. I'm going to cover up the dates. So the 21st through the 27th, so we're going to come to the sticker pack. And I want to do, I actually liked what I had before, so I'm going to come back to that setup, that November setup. And I'm going to lasso the 21st through the 27th. I'm gonna come back to this week. I'm gonna paste it, resize them until They're a good size to cover up the spots that are already there. I don't want them too big though, so as small as I can make them while they still cover the spots is my preference. So we're just gonna move the rest of these. And I need to switch over to the picture tool now that I'm on top of other images that I've laid down, just so I don't mess anything up. And then if I want to use the lasso tool to kind of make these things a little more precise so I can see them, I will do that. So I know I've mentioned in a previous video that what I like to do so I can see, so when I'm just using the picture tool, if you're close up, it's not really an issue, but if you're far away like I was, it can be a lot harder. So instead, what I prefer to do, so I don't have that gray area, which I'm hoping is showing up on camera, is I'll just do like a big loop like this, and then you can touch anywhere inside of that so you can actually get a better visual of where you're placing it. Just a personal tip, it's something that I prefer to do, and you can do this all the way zoomed out if you want to, but it gives you just so much more control, I think. You don't have to feel like you can't see anything. I'm gonna put one of these cute little line designs here. So I like this one. I'm gonna copy this. I'm going to paste this into my planner, grab the picture tool, and I'm just going to place this here. And I'm not exactly sure the size I want it to be yet, but I just kind of want it as a decorative separator here because I'm going to then put my habit tracker in here. So let's do, what color should I do? I think I'm gonna do this yellow. I'm just gonna paste this here, grab my picture tool, and just size that. All right, and so this week I know that a lot of my routines are going to be thrown off a bit, but that's okay. I'm just gonna come in here and write down a few things. So, all right, so my habits for this week that'll keep me happy is if I manage to sleep 7+ hours each night. If I meditate, I always know how much better that makes me feel. I want to make sure that I eat vegetables every day because I've gotten really inconsistent recently. I want to try to take a walk every day, try not to hit the snooze button and just wake up the first time around. And also I want to reduce the amount of soda I've been drinking, so I'm going to try my best to not have very much pop during the day. And then I also want to make sure I'm creating something every single day. I have a lot of commitments at the moment, and some of my creating has been taking a back seat, so I need to make sure that I'm making time for that every single day, especially because I find it incredibly therapeutic. So these are my habits that I want to focus on this week. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do here is I want to just decorate this space. I know that Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to be doing a lot of Thanksgiving festivities, so I'm going to come over to my sticker pack. I'm going to make sure I have images turned on here. I'm going to select, copy all of these, and I'm just going to paste them all in here, resize them down a little bit so that they're not in the way. I'm going to come back, grab my Happy Thanksgiving here, paste this, grab my picture tool, and size this up. I like this here, and I'm going to kind of put it in the middle since I'll be celebrating both days. So I'm just going to start placing these around randomly, and I will speed through all of this. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to come up and delete the rest of these. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. Add a little washi tape. And then I'm going to take 2 of these. And I'm going to make a little cute section for my upcoming deadlines because I know I can get a bit distracted on weeks like this one. So I'm just going to try to keep myself focused on what I really need to get done. So I'm going to layer this like that. And then I'm going to tap on this and crop midway through the green. Do the same for this one. I'm going to take my white element here,
grab my picture tool and just use this to block out a space for some text. Okay, and then I'm going to take some text, but this time I'm going to do a little bit more style. So I'm going to start with this Lemon Tuesday font, which I downloaded from defont.com, I believe. I'll find it and I'll leave the link below for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's just free for personal use though, so make sure that you're not using it for commercial use unless you've checked the license there. If you're not sure how to download and install fonts from defont.com, I will leave a link for that up in the cards. But what I'm doing now is I'm just changing this text color to one of the hex codes that are in here, which is that AAA472 that I used earlier. And I'm just going to write upcoming. And I think I just want this to be in lowercase. So what I'm going to do is change that. And I want it to be about this size. So I'm going to triple tap this again, center align this, and then I'm going to increase the size. So you can see that part of the G is still getting cut off, so I'm going to increase that line spacing again. I'm just going to put text only on. I'm going to move this up, grab the text tool again, and I think what I'm going to do actually is come to the end here because I'm struggling to get that G to show up. So I'm just going to press enter and imagine that there's another line there. And that kind of solves that issue if you're having some struggles like I was. And then I'm going to add another text box here, but this time it's going to say deadlines. And I'm going to use my keyboard actually and put caps lock on and write deadlines. I'm going to triple tap this. I'm going to center align it. I'm going to change this to, I think this sans font here. And then I'm going to come in and you guys know the trick. I'll draw a line, oops, between each of these letters. Why isn't this working? Okay, there we go. And let's see, I was happy with the sizing there. So now I just need to select all of this and increase the overall text size. Maybe we'll just go down one. Okay, and then I'm going to change the color of this one to that same hex code, AAA472. Okay, and then this one, the line spacing also needs adjusted, so I'm just going to triple tap that and I'm going to increase that. Tap off, grab my lasso tool, okay, just text boxes and move this up here. Okay, so then I have a spot for my upcoming deadlines and I think that is cute. I really like it. I might move this down just a little so there's a little bit of overlap and then move them both center a bit more. The next thing I'm going to do is give myself a space to check off those things. So I'm going to make sure that I have images on now. Select these, copy, come back to my planner, paste them, and I'm going to resize them. I want them a little small. And then I'm just going to come with a picture tool and space these out a bit and just kind of eyeball it the best that I can. Okay, and I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to fill this space here with a paper that looks like this one. So I'm going to come back to my sticker pack, tap on this one, copy it, come up back to my planner, paste this one, but then I need to come to my picture tool and I'm actually going to crop it so that the shape will fit better. So I need something that's a little less tall. So maybe like this would be good. Yeah. That'll be perfect. And what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to use it to kind of do like a small little collage of some of my favorite pictures from the week, since I know there will be a lot of family time and friend time and just sort of events and stuff going on. So that's where I'm going to put those little photos. And then I'll probably put a quote up here, but I haven't figured out what I want to put there yet. Or maybe I'll just write a little memory or something. Oh, and the very final touch that I need to add to this is, of course, Saturday is a really big game for those of us in the Big Ten, especially those of us who are Ohio State or Michigan fans. So I'm going to show you guys a new thing you can do with the newest iOS update for your iPad. If you take an image, you can lightly press over it and you'll see this sort of like electric shock come through it, and it actually cuts out the background. So I'm going to just drag this over and put it into my planner, and I'm going to kind of perfectly fit it in that space there, because that is all I'll be doing that day. And then I'm going to come back to my picture tool here. I'm going to move the 26 here out of the way. Come back, and I'm going to actually place it on top. So I'm just going to cut this, paste it, and place it over. Okay, and that will be the rest of my planner there. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed getting a bonus plan with me this month, be sure to let me know by giving it a like and subscribing for more videos just like this. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!